Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. When people come in, they can. All right, let's see if I know what I'm doing here, y'all. This is again my first time doing this where I'm controlling the screen. Let me share my screen. What is this? See? Are y'all seeing my screen?
Yes.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to see this.
Now it just says Zoom.
Okay, let me get this off.
Now I see that.
Okay. All right. Now do y'all see Cosmetology Advisory Board meeting?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So as me and Dee Dee was talking earlier, she was the first one on. She's tried to get on 3 times. She was just so anxious to come to this meeting. She's been tried to join 3 times in the last few days. Anyways, so the cosmetology program here has been here. This is my 5th year teaching it at the Career Academy. And I was supposed to have an advisory the very first year. Well, I didn't. And so I've been made to this year, which is a good thing. It's just one more thing on your plate when they give you 8,000 things to do. Because when I got this job, I thought I was going to be coming teaching the kids to do hair and going home, and did not realize all the paperwork, the meetings, all these letters that stand for acronyms, you know. So anyways, it's been a journey. It really has, but it's been fun. No doubt. I've had some good kids and I've had some bad kids, obviously, but we're trying to get partnered with people in the community a little bit more, and try to help y'all out as well as if y'all could help us out. So this is just the agenda of what we were going to talk about today. So on here I should have like cosmetologists, nail techs, business owners. There's some beauty school representatives on here, one from Aveda, the Veda Institute, which is Leanne, and I appreciate her getting on. Tony and Guy, there should be somebody on here hopefully soon, from Tony and Guy. Some parents, former students, current students. I have a student on here, Isabel Diaz. She's a senior. She's going to talk to y'all for just a second, in a few minutes, and everything. So I'm going to show you a little video to overview the program that we just put together real quick. And then I'm going to tell you like how we can partner with you, how we can help you, how you can help us, that kind of thing. So this is just a little video that's been from this right here was my first year here actually. And then it goes on up to this year. So that was Laura Sutton. She's went and got her state board license. And so she's working at therapy, however you say that. And so we do real people here from the community. They get a real cheap price, and we get real heads to work on. So that's, as you know, much better than a mannequin head. This was one year we did the mannequin challenge. Mr. White, he teaches phlebotomy. Well, that was Kim Pinion real quick. She came and was a speaker for nails. This was my very first year. We worked out of little boxes. We had nothing. And this is some of Isabel's work. She competed in the nail competition this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is one of my new students. I'll say new. She's first year. And that's Isabel also. She got the Optimus winner. She was the Optimus winner. They thought this looked like destiny. So Medora probably. That's her son doing her pedicure.
Mm-hmm.
So we take clients here Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. They call, make an appointment. We try to make it as real a salon experience for the kids as we can. Just doing a microderm abrasion facial. This is Sawyer. She won at Skills USA, which is a competition that we can enter. And that's just some of the kids' work in my advanced cosmetology class. They've done some nail work. Isabel taught nails this year for them because of COVID. We couldn't have anybody come in. And I usually have speakers come in for stuff like nails and makeup and that kind of stuff. Well, anything, but especially that, because makeup and nails is not my bag. That's not what I'm interested in. That's Medora's son, Gavin, getting his facial. This is a lady from Icon Shears. She came and done a class on shears and stuff for the kids. They have like mechanical hands they can work on too. It's kind of cool. We just got those this year. And this is Christmas Who hair. There's Presley, Andrea. She has a little wax in there.
She waxes just like I do.
That did not feel good. This is Miss D getting her nails done. She's the lady that we had here that passed away not too long ago in a car wreck. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
Oh, yeah, I did.
So it's our facial room. Again, I just try to make it look as, or feel as much like they're really in the salon as I can. That's Isabel. She's one of the interns, and she's here with me third and fourth block, so she's kind of like my assistant teacher. I don't know what I'd do without her. She graduates this year. Okay, and so Dr. Saban's walking in. I thought you were joining us on our.
I said no, the interview. I thought maybe it was in person.
No, they're all on here, but I'm recording.
Okay, I'll go join you from my office.
All right.
You have a refreshment?
Okay, let me go to the next slide now. This is just a little show of, so y'all can see our lab. Now I've got to see, I don't know how to work this. Here we go. This is real quick. So this is coming from the outside.
What we are wanting you to partner with.
I just did this a while ago. So.
This is our lab. Our reception desk.
I can't hear myself talk.
All our stations.
Nice.
So yeah, when we first started, we had 4 walls, that's it. So all this decorating I've done over the last 5 years.
Extra facial chair.
And getting the equipment little by little.
This is our dispensary where the kids get their stuff, mannequin heads, stuff like that. This is our nail area. This is our facial room, waxing.
So that basically just kind of gives you a little tour. But so again, when we started out, we had nothing. I had those foldable nail tables. I had 2 of those. It was terrible, y'all. It was just terrible. So, but now, I mean, little by little, we've gotten more and more and more stuff. So it's gotten better. And then a lot of people has given us stuff, so that's awesome too. But anyway, so how can we partner with you? So what we want to know from y'all is stuff like, we want to make sure we're teaching these students things that they're lacking when you get them, when you hire them. And I know one is probably they're on the phone too much because they drive me nuts with this phone thing. I hate it, absolutely hate it. But stuff like that, what do you see when you hire these people, or maybe they come to your beauty school, that you want us to help teach before they get there? And it's not that we're not teaching some of this stuff, it's just, you know, they're kids, so high school kids at that. So We also want to provide you with student or assistants to help you in the salon. So if you ever needed anybody to help you, maybe you're doing a wedding party that day and you don't have anybody to help you, be your gopher, get you this, that, or do whatever you want them to do, we can provide you with those. And then some ways that, y'all could help us out might be being a guest speaker. Like I say, Kim Pinion's come every year except for this year, and she's done manicures, teaches them how to do manicures and acrylics. I've had people come to teach them to do makeup. I've had past students come tell them how state board is, to kind of prepare them for that. Stuff like that. And then we have our local competitions where we go to Skills USA and compete. And then like this year we had to do it here and video it and everything. And so I really needed people from industry to come in and proctor that. However, they expected you to be here all day long, and they don't realize if we're not at work, we don't make money. So I hated to ask anybody from industry, but I did get an esthetician, Miss Cott, that is an esthetician. So she came and she just went ahead and she proctored both contests, and it worked out fine. But that was made for a long day. But if we were to have local competitions here, maybe we had one from, let's just say CAS students came and Darrison students came, and we're kind of like a meeting place, like a hub for everybody in the middle, and had a local competition. If you would be interested in coming and maybe judging those competitions and stuff like that. Also donations, such as, for instance, I know Wilma Finley, one time she was switching color, and so she was getting rid of all this color. Instead of her throwing it away, she called and said, "Hey, Cicely, you want this color?" I'm like, "Yeah, please," So I met up with her and got that, and then she had some old permanent that she gave us. Yeah, TV choosers will take anything, that you're going to be getting rid of. Also, Melissa from Melissa Company, she has given us some chairs and also provided a place for our interns to work. And then providing internships, paid or unpaid. Obviously, they would love to be paid. If they ever need an assistant or anything like that, and come and work in your salon, that would give them so much experience. Yourself, you don't really learn until you get in the salon. And watch other people sometimes say. However, I can say, not bragging on myself at all, but I know when I got in the salon, I didn't know nothing. I learned from other people. And so I want to make sure these interns, when they leave, they know more than I did when I got out of beauty school. And they do. Like I say, I've had Laura going to state board. I've got 2 going to state board next week. Cross your fingers that they get through that and everything. But yeah, if you could help us out with opportunities to get in the salon, that's awesome. And then lastly, image and interview days we have here. Normally we do image and interview days for all of our students. This year with COVID, we're trying to do this digitally and face-to-face, and we're just kind of getting our feet wet, trying to see how this is going to go. So anyways, I already have a couple of people that said Tara Cornett's on here. She's going to come and do face-to-face. Laurie Bell's going to come do face-to-face. And Mandy Baxter's going to come do face-to-face. And we're only doing our completers, which would be our advanced students this year. So, but next year, however, when we do all of our classes, that'll be a lot of kids. So I would love for y'all to help us on that. If you could come and interview, and you just do interviews all day. Well, I'll say all day. You can pick, the hours you want to come and do that. That's awesome. Again, some people are doing it virtually also. So. Isabel Diaz is on here. Like I said, she's a senior intern, and I don't know, she's my right hand. I don't know what I'm going to do next year when she's gone, but she wanted to get on here and talk to y'all for just a second. Okay, Isabel, are you there?
Can you see me?
I see you.
Yeah, okay. So hello everyone, I'm Isabel, and I just want to say, like how Ms. Harden has said earlier, that she started off with the program with like nothing, and slowly with her hard work and her dedication for the program and the help from the community, like we've slowly been able to progress and give more opportunities to the kids now but we still can't provide them every opportunity in the cosmetology field. That's why we would love for your help just to continue to help us guide them in the right direction and let them succeed. So like something as simple as like how she was saying as being a guest speaker and just coming in to talk to them. We need your support like from our community to help these kids strive and be successful and make their dreams come true in the cosmetology field. So it would be really helpful for you to like to help us teach them and guide them, and even coming in to like give them advice or giving them your experience of how it is in the work field, in the salon, what should they expect, what you're looking for when hiring new hairstylists or assistants or receptionists or anything like that. That's something big. We do talk about it, but maybe a different perspective could allow them to be more open and understand more of, okay, like there's a lot more to this than just coming to the class and being there. It takes a lot more if you want to make this into a career. So I think that it's really important for you guys to just be helpful and just help us out just to give these kids more opportunities. But yeah, that's what I have to say.
Thank you, Isabel. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Awesome. She's competed in skills for us for the last 2 years, and she's the one that did the nail art that was so awesome. Again, this classroom can run with me not here, which I've only been out one day, but she runs the classroom. I mean, I don't have to be here. We have a sub, but we don't need one. She could do this job. Don't ever try to Isabel.
Don't forget that she's our Optimist Award winner too. So.
Yeah, we've already said that, Dr. Saban.
Oh, I missed that part. I was too busy talking. Sorry.
Yeah.
Isabel is outstanding. She's going to come back next year. We're going to hold her back a year.
Yeah, we need to. Gosh, I'm serious when I say y'all. I don't know without her. Don't get me emotional about her leaving. But no, I have two other interns, and they're awesome also. But Isabel is always in contact with me. You would think that we were team teaching this, and we kind of are. She taught my nail class and did a wonderful job. She had them doing all kinds of different activities with nails, building fingers with the nails, the different shapes. I mean, stuff that I didn't even think of doing, she come up with, and it was very awesome, very awesome. And so she competed last week for those nails, and we're waiting to see if we win. You know, I get excited about that. But anyways, back to this. So this is what I was talking about, image and interviews. So for next year, like I say, I've got my interviewers this year, but this is kind of the flyer that I sent out, and you probably saw this on Facebook on the hairdresser site. But yeah, we want them to kind of interview with hairstylists because you would know how to answer them those questions that, you know, that they would need to be able to answer. And you know, it's different them interviewing with a nurse or something, you know, although employability skills could be for any job. But yeah, next year, if y'all could help us out, that would be awesome also. So Lori, Mandy, and Tara, this is how your interview thing would be for next year, guys, if y'all would help us out. So you would just have a time slot, and you would see like your name, and those are the people you're going to interview. So they would have their resumes for you to look at. Again, these are face-to-face because Mandy and Lori and Tara want to do face-to-face. So anyway, I have it all laid out for you. And so you wouldn't have to be wondering, what am I supposed to do? But anyway, so does anybody have any questions or anything about the program, about what, you know, I'm hoping y'all can help us with, or maybe you already know how you could help us in ways, or maybe you know somebody else that can help us with our program.
Ms. Hart, if I could, before they answer that question, just say that Dr. Morris and I both came up through traditional education programs, and you know more about how to run a classroom and to get your students motivated and connect with the community than anybody else. So just so proud to have you here as part of the academy. And then you mentioned probably the biggest thing we can do, and that is get people to come in and talk to our students, and then if possible intern our students, because that's where so much of the learning happens. So thanks for all you do, and Isabel the same. So what a great advisory. Great job.
Thank you for that. It's always good to hear good things when you, sometimes you only hear bad things from people. It's always nice to hear good things. So y'all have any questions about our program or the academy in itself? Our students come over in 2 different morning and afternoon sessions. I have 2 intro type classes. Well, they're cost 2 now, and then I have an advanced class also. My advanced class, normally if we could go on field trips, would be going to the funeral home. I usually take them there because, as you know, at one time you're going to be asked to do somebody that's passed away's hair, and I don't want them to walk into that not knowing, what to expect. So I usually take them. We usually go to Owen's funeral home, and they'll take us on a tour and talk to them and all that good stuff. Of course, with COVID, we can't do that. I usually take them to the beauty schools, and we tour those beauty schools. We usually do 2 or 3 in one day just to knock them all out, places that's close by, for them to see what it's like to go on after this class. Now, they can use their hours that they do here to go on to beauty schools. Some beauty schools will let them, some may not, but they keep up with hours here. I mean, that's just part of their grades. So Leanne, I don't know if y'all take hours or not there at the Veda Institute, but we do make them keep up with their hours and everything they do.
We do. They can transfer in hours, and it converts into a form of a scholarship. So it saves them a lot of money because it's converted from hours to dollars. Okay. We do ask that they go through the whole program because we have our own Aveda. It's Pivot Point curriculum, but it's Learn Aveda. Okay. Is the name of the curriculum that we use, but it's written by Pivot Point. Okay. So yeah, we would love to work with you on the interviewing and the image days, and we also do resume workshops as well. If you'd like for us to come in and do that, I can bring an educator with me, and we can work through that.
Okay, that sounds great. Great. Anybody else got any questions or comments? Or
how many students do you have?
Right now I think it's 53. I have some online that I'm trying to teach too. That's a nightmare in itself sometimes. Getting them to do the work. I mean, you're not there with them to say you did this wrong, you needed to move your hand here, do this or whatever. But yeah, this year I tried it. I was asked to try it. I tried it, done that, got my t-shirt. Next year we're back hands-on with it. So yeah. So I got about 53 right now again.
Mm-hmm.
Can they use their hours towards apprenticing if they decided to do that instead of going to school?
Used to, you couldn't combine. I don't know how that is now.
No, you can't. I'm sorry. This is Melissa.
Yeah, I didn't think you could. You got to do one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Melissa, I didn't know you were on there.
Well, I just figured out how to use the auto, and I'm not very good with Zoom. But yeah, I appreciate y'all having me. I would love to teach. Come in at any time. Me or Carmen would love to. And more of a paid position, be able to offer that some, but I definitely would love to have students. I think though that the students sometimes have a different reality of what a salon runs and how it runs. It's sometimes a slow pace, sometimes a fast pace. Mm-hmm. So I think sometimes they have a hard time understanding the two. So some salon time was I get a feel for it. I know in my salon right now, I would love to hire 2 stylists right now. So anybody you got coming out of school, send them my way because I need stylists.
Well, I was just telling them, I got 2 that's going to state board next week. I don't know, that's going to be a long drawn out thing. I'm sure it was with Laura. Laura, she was one of my first year students, and she got her license and stuff, and she's working at, I can never say it right. Therapy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do we say it? I don't really know. But anyway, she's been working there So yeah, I'm excited to get more and more to go on to beauty. I mean, state board. State board's like pulling teeth though to get their get them to
I'm sure.
and
Well, yeah, thank you. And like I said, send them our way, and me and Carmen will help in any way. We love to teach. And, I'm with Surface, so, our techniques are a little bit different with that. So we can come in at any time. Just let us know.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Anybody else?
So if someone wanted to apprentice, like, what would be the best way of reaching out? Do y'all match people or to certain stylists, or do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I've never had anybody say anything about apprenticing. So
Not
having,
apprenticing, I'm sorry, like if they're assisting, assisting.
oh, if you needed somebody,
Yeah, I'm sorry, I meant
oh
assisting.
yeah, you could just contact me and then I can, I would never send you somebody that was not ready. But yeah, and then I could hook you up with one of them. I have 3 right now that really need to get in the salon. Isabel being one. She'll go to state board this year, but Isabel's worked before for Melissa, and then who else? Jessica Bramlett. She's worked for Melissa, but she's going to state board next week. So yeah, I've got some good ones right now that y'all would love them. So yeah, if that's something you need, just let me know and I will ask them if that's what they want to do. Because yeah, like you say, anytime they can get in the shop. I'll be honest with you, when I got out of school, of course, I didn't have to do foils at state board. I didn't know how to do foils. Terry Miller taught me how to do foils. And had I not went to work over there, look at all the money I would have lost. But, I mean, I didn't have to do that. So they taught me the bare minimum, as you know, at school, to get through state board, and that was it. So being around everybody else, that's where I learned a lot more, stuff. Getting that one-on-one, I guess you could say, with stylists. So anybody else or any questions, comments? No? Well, all right. Well, I appreciate y'all getting on here. And again, I put my cell phone number in that email I sent you. I'm recording this, so I'll send y'all the recording. I'm going to send it to Alicia also. Alicia Polk, she was not able to come today, but she wanted to make sure I recorded it. I hope I recorded it. Again, this is my first Zoom, so I don't know. Anyways, I appreciate all of y'all coming on here and everything, and we'll have another meeting in the fall because I gotta have 2 a year. But anytime you want to reach out to me to get students, or if you have anything you want to get rid of, don't hesitate to call and we will come and get it. Beggars cannot be choosers, I'm just saying. We have a Mod Podge of color back there, but hey, they're putting it on mannequins most of the time anyway, so it really don't matter. Anyway, thank y'all so much, and I will.
Thank you for including us.
You're welcome. You are welcome. So I guess I will just talk to y'all soon.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I gotta figure out how to turn this off.
Me too.
Gosh.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn this meeting off.
Y'all should be on the right side, I think.